My name is Zamber. Today we are back with more Bluey. We are watching season 1, episode 22 and 23, the pool and shops, which both sound very exciting. Keep in mind, guys, if you want to see my full reactions, you want to support the channel, or just make sure that you guys get more Bluey reactions, you can join my Patreon page. Link in the description below to be a member over there. But without further ado, let's get started. Mom! Oh, it's been too long. Feels right. Dad!
It's hot.
Oh, it's so hot.
Oh.
Mom, what are we doing today?
Nothing until you've cleaned your teeth.
But I don't want to clean my teeth. It's boring.
Boring things are still important.
True.
No, they're not.
You sound like your dad.
Strike said we could use his pool while he's in Bali.
Yeah.
Let's get out of here.
Oh.
Make sure you take all the swimming stuff.
Yeah, we got it covered.
Don't just get the fun stuff, I mean the bag of stuff.
Boring.
Oh my gosh.
Boring.
That's nice and cool, actually.
Yeah, when your child is not like in the fan, I bet it is.
Mum always makes us do so many boring things.
She does.
That is way more fun.
I am.
Papa.
Dad, what does A, B, 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 U, K, J, K, spell?
Ubapakakeo.
Oh. Okay.
Let's get the
Oh.
belts on.
I didn't bring them.
Ah, okay.
Ooh.
How are we going to do this?
Did you not, Dad, did you not bring the bag of stuff that Mom told you? And now they're gonna have an awful time because you didn't bring all the bag of stuff that probably has water and snacks and their shoes and towels, all these important things that you need. They're boring, but important.
Can I have my Rashi?
Did you bring it?
No.
Ooh.
Then no.
Dad, did we bring sunscreen?
No.
Oh, no, I didn't.
It's okay. We don't need
Kiss,
sunscreen.
kiss,
Yes,
kiss.
we do.
You do.
We'll just have to stay in the shady bit, and we'll put our hats on.
What hats?
Papa. Oh.
Can you take that out?
Nah, keeps the pool clean, kiddo.
Can I have my floaties?
I didn't bring them.
Oh.
You'll have to stay on the shallow steps bit.
Yup.
But I won't be able to swim away from the crawly thing.
I have never seen, and I guess I've never really had like a pool, so maybe I just don't know. The thing that's cleaning it's kind of cool. Like you take it out definitely when you're swimming, right? Like I don't feel like you keep that in when you swim, but it's really cool. Like that it just kind of goes around. Maybe there's like new pool technology that I don't know of, but I like it. That just seems very convenient way to just keep up with the like, you know, cleaning of your pool. I just wanted to like state that because I thought it was really cool. But I would have definitely been afraid of it as a kid too. So like, you're good, bingo. That does look scary. It looks like it like suck onto you and like you'd like get sucked up in it or something. Like it's intimidating.
Oh, hey, kiddo. Sorry, not into the sunny bit. You've got no sunscreen on.
Ah!
You'll be right. Now let's chill some bait.
Aww.
Higher.
A bingo.
Okay. The water's making my eyes stingy.
No
Yeah, that's the
goggles.
chlorine. Did you bring your goggles?
No.
Ah, okay, well, we'll just have to play above the water
I love
games, kid.
this entire episode.
Gonna
Just
get
oh,
the thingy.
okay.
Did you bring the sinkies?
No.
Well, that solves that then.
Oh.
Yep, I already know how this episode's gonna go, and I can already say, as someone who definitely had a father who was more like always the fun dad, we definitely had our moments like this, where it's like, I didn't bring that. I didn't do that. Like, did you bring that? Like, I don't have that. And it's like, oh, I guess not. Like, you know, like you'd be like, can I have a tissue? And it's like, I don't have a tissue. Like, oh, guess mom has that usually, huh? Or it's like, I need like some like chapstick for my lips. It's like, I need chapstick. It's like, I don't have chapstick. Like, you know, mom has it. So I see this already how it's going. And it's a good episode.
Dad, is the shade a bit gonna get bigger or smaller?
Smaller.
Bigger, for sure.
No, that's not how the sun works.
I meant smaller.
I'm bored.
Hi, Board. Nice to meet you.
Oh,
I'm hungry.
Oh, hello, Hungry. This is Board.
oh.
Oh, tough crowd.
I want some food.
Oh, yeah, it's morning tea time.
Yeah!
But I didn't bring any food.
Yep.
Aww.
I expect you all to apologize to mom.
I think we might be done.
No, I don't want to get out.
Come on, Bingo.
I'm cold.
Well, grab your towel, kid.
I didn't bring one.
This is why
Just
mom's
shake.
I
important.
haven't learned how to shake yet.
Come on!
No, I don't want
Oh my goodness.
I'm staying in the pool.
I like the shake.
Shake properly.
Chloe, give us a hand with your sister.
I'm never getting out of this.
Uh-oh.
Dad, I'm cold. Dad, I'm freezing.
Oh my gosh.
I'm hungry.
Oh, stop yelling at me!
Can everyone stop saying Dad?
I think Dad is actually boring. Mum is way more fun.
Oh,
Ooh.
that's nice to hear.
Mum!
I brought all
Aww.
the swim stuff you left behind.
Yeah!
Oh, Bubba Kyle.
Aww. See, mom's fun in her own way.
So boring things are important sometimes then?
Yes!
Good.
Mum brought the sinkies.
Aww, this is a nice episode. I'm just surprised that we get an episode like this because I really don't know many other shows and children programming that frames it so well as this is doing it right here, right now. Smooch? I was hoping they'd smooch. Oh, smooch! Aww. I like that one. Okay, so we have a lot to talk about from this episode, but I actually wanted to kind of go on a little bit of a side tangent right away. So at the end there, it shows mom and dad having a little kiss, and it actually shows Bluey herself watching it. And, you know, I think there's always the trope of like, ew, mom and dad are kissing, like, oh, don't do that. But there's actually been a lot of like psychological research done recently where it actually shows that like children seeing their parents be affectionate towards one another's has a lot of positive effects on children when they grow up. Some of them being self-esteem, some just being, you know, having better emotional relationships and comfort, along with just feeling more safe to talk to their parents because they can kind of just see how their parents interact in their love and still be there, what have you. So I really like the fact, and I don't even think like they're intentionally doing it, but I like that like we have these moments and it's like, hey, like that's a really good thing for your child to see. Like you obviously like within reason, like some things can be a little bit traumatizing to a child, like, you know, bedroom activities, you know, let's keep it like a PG affection, okay? But, you know, seeing your parents hold hands, you know, you are setting the example to your child to begin with of how a romantic relationship should look and function. And so being that example is so good for them, along with just creating, you know, that higher self-esteem for them because they know their parents are good, they feel good. And then when they kind of get into that relationship, they will also look for something that is similar to that relationship because that's how they have learned what that relationship should look like, along with books and other media effects that. So I just want to like give those kudos right away for like showing that. I know they have before, but this one like intentionally like showed her like Bluey seeing her parents like having a little smooch. So I really liked it. I know, side tangent, I know, but I think it's just so cool. Again, like as someone who just loves psychology, I study psychology, it's just cool to see these little things thrown in there. Now, moving on to the actual kind of point of the episode is, you know, planning and being prepared, you know, being a responsible adult can be boring. And I think Bluey does such a good job of balancing out both of the parents really well. Where like Chili, you know, she gets it. She helps remind her husband. She's like, hey, make sure you bring the bag. And he's like, child, like, no, I'm not gonna do that. Like, we're just going to the pool. It's fine. Where it's like, you know, like, it's not so fine. Like, you should have grabbed the bag and then everything would have been okay. But the parents do a good job of balancing each other. So like Chili came later with the bag and she's like, yeah, I see you didn't bring the bag, so I'm bringing it because I know how this family operates and I'm going to come chill with you guys because I'm done relaxing. So I have the bag, so it's fine. So they do a good job because in life, like, Dad could have just completely been like, oh, we don't need that. Like, why'd you bring that? Blah, blah, blah. Like, he could have gotten, like, mad at her for bringing the bag and kind of, like, you know, undermining his decision. He also could have gotten mad at her and, you know, lashed out for the fact that she even reminded him to bring the bag. Like, it just shows how supportive this relationship is and that, like, Mom herself even understands that, like, the kiddos are like, oh, but those are boring things we have to do. And it's like, they are, but, you know, you are learning these lessons and having these actual, you know, safe at least, consequences for not doing these things that you think are boring. So, like, for teeth brushing, there are real consequences that are just generally too far. So, like, you know, if you just let your kid learn consequences from something like that, their teeth are going to hurt. They're going to get cavities. There's real damage that could be done to your child that, you know, then affects safety. That's kind of like turns into like a negligence type of situation. Where with what kind of happened in this episode, it's like, okay, you know, Dad was there to teach them safer consequences, but also he learned the consequences as well, because then he had to deal with unhappy children. So, you know, for Bingo wasn't able to go past the shallow area because we did not have like the life vest. And then we didn't have, you know, snacks, so kids got hangry. We didn't have like the entertaining toys for the pool to make the pool more fun. You know, every which way we just couldn't go about it because we had to stay in the shaded area because we didn't bring sunscreen, which the sunscreen one could, you know, cause actual damage to the kiddos because like they could get really burned. They could get like severe burns, you know, skin cancer, all these type of things. So at least with Dad, he like understood, he recognizes the issues, but you know, he's like, oh, okay, so we have to do this then, because yeah, I didn't do that. So, but it's fine, you know, he tries to keep making things fun for the kiddos, but also understands the reality of his situation. So like, just both the parents balance each other out in like a really good way, not disrespectfully, but it is very positive relationship. Though I didn't like that he was like, yeah, your mom's boring, so boring, but then he also had to learn a lesson that's like, oh, so maybe I listen to my wife next time and we bring the bag so I don't have the children yelling at me and we can just have a better experience the next time we go to the pool. So it created, you know, a situation where we learn the consequences of our actions, and now we can move forward and understand like, okay, you know, for Bluey, like, okay, she's like, I need to make sure that I bring, you know, my sandals because my feet hurt on the sidewalk because it was hot. I need to make sure I bring my goggles and my diving toy and a snack. Like, she is learning these things naturally that she wants, because as kiddos, you just don't think ahead like that. Like, that's not on the kids, you know, to think about these things, because they're only thinking about themselves and in that moment, what is making me happy. So this was such a good episode. I could truly go on and on and on and on and on about it. But this was so great. But we're gonna move on. I'm moving on because we've talked about this for so long. But it's such, oh, I miss Bluey because it's so good. Like, everything they do is just so good. But we're continuing on to episode 23, Shops. Oh, this is not what I thought shops would look like.
Let's set up a shop. Yeah. Okay, but promise we won't take ages deciding stuff, okay?
Oh.
Well, we'll have to see. This episode of
Well, that doesn't bode well.
This can be the shop. And this can be the till.
Okay.
And this is the bit where it goes doot, doot. This can be the door to the shop. And it has a bell when you walk through it. And I'll be the customer. I'd like to... Stop, hang on. We have to decide who to be. Bluey.
Oh.
We promised we wouldn't take long deciding stuff. We can't start if we don't know who we all are. I'll be the shopkeeper. Oh. I wanted to be the shopkeeper. Chloe, you can be the assistant. Does the assistant get to go do? Yes, but only when the shopkeeper is sick and has to stay home. Okay.
What?
Are you feeling sick at all? No, I'm fine.
That's so funny. What is the... I don't know what the... What is the bring? Bring? Is that scanning the items? Oh, it's the beep, beep, beep. Is that what it is? I think so. Oh, I don't know. I want to know. I think it's just a little blip when you scan. I don't know.
Honey, why don't you be a kitten? Good idea.
What? Why?
Yeah. I'll be your owner. Good kitty. Yeah. Okay, let's start. Oh, yeah. These can be the kitten treats. They're a bit too
This is
round.
anarchy.
They're not all round. Some
But-
are a bit bumpy. Oh, yeah. Hurry up.
Bluey's not wrong.
Kenzie, you're always in such a hurry. We can't play shop if we don't have anything to sell. Okay, can we please start? Yes. Bluey, are you feeling sick yet? No, I'm fine. Okay.
I love that. That's so funny. Seems like you have a fever. Are you sure?
How about the round ones are money and the bumpy ones are kitten treats? Okie dokie. Take these, Mackenzie. These are the
Okay,
dollar
cool.
bucks.
We're good.
Okay.
Start the game.
Ding. Hello. I'd like to buy a... I don't think kittens should be able to talk. Really? Yes, kittens definitely can't talk.
Aww.
You just have to go like this when you want something. Meow, meow. Meow, meow.
Oh, your little eyes.
Why are we still here? Just to suffer?
Okay, let's go. Ding. Wait, what is it now? I think I want to be the kitten.
Oh my gosh.
That means I can be the shopkeeper.
Yeah.
I like being the kitten. Please,
You can have
honey,
two
you can be the
kittens.
shopkeeper. What? No way.
Be the
Well, how
kitten
about the
that you're gonna
assistant?
adopt. Then you'll have two kittens.
You can be the assistant, Mackenzie. But I don't want to be the assistant.
Oh.
Only swap if I can be the shopkeeper. Then I can doot things. Dooting is fun. Doot.
Oh no. Oh boy.
Well, we can't start until
Oh.
someone is the assistant. I'll do whatever we need to do to start playing shops. Will you be the assistant? Fine. Great. Oh, but then we don't have a customer.
Yeah, you have two kittens.
I knew it. We're never gonna start a shop.
Oh.
I'm leaving.
Oh no, Mackenzie. Oh. Like, it's really hard playing with other kiddos. It really is. Like, sometimes you just jazz with another kid and it's great and awesome. But like, other times, just like, people's play styles are so different that it makes it exceedingly difficult to play with other kids and groups and like function all together, especially when you're that young. Like, you want what you want, and if you don't get it, you're gonna have a fit. Like, that's just how kids operate. They don't understand kind of that problem solving yet. So it's a really hard issue. And I even know for like myself, like I am learning now that, like, you know, when I was younger, I had ADHD that was undiagnosed. So for me, like, I had so many ideas that, like, kind of like Bluey here, like I constantly kept thinking of things like, oh, but this, and this. Like, it just kept going where the rules just kept changing constantly. And so, like, for everyone else, that's not fun because they just want to play. But for me, I was like, oh no, but we need to do this. And it's like, oh, but this and that. And just my brain just had so much imagination that I could not stop it. So it's very, very difficult to just mesh with other kiddos and get that perfect playtime going. When, like, obviously you do want to play, but, like, you know, Bluey's just kind of like, but we gotta, like, get this all together and that way we can play properly. But, like, you know, play is whatever you want it to be. So, whew, it's a difficult situation.
Mackenzie, can you come back and play shops? What's for use? We'll never ever get to start.
Aww.
You just want to keep making up more and more things. That's true. But you just want to start before we know who anyone is. Yeah, I do, don't I? Okay, Bluey, I promise not to start until you're ready. And I promise I'll be ready when you start.
Okay.
Hooray! Let's play!
But, like, okay, but, like, Bluey's right. Like, we do need to establish the roles so that way there's not anarchy going about. I'm just saying, like, you know, like, we need the roles and we do need product to sell. Like, the money I could, like, you know, it's fine. Just here's money. But, like, you know, but giving the product is kind of part of the fun. It's also the fun of the bloop. Because, like, is it scanning? Bloop? Or are they, like, using a typewriter? I don't know what the bling is. But, like, you do need the prod. Yeah, I'm with Bluey here.
Hang on, you still don't have an assistant.
Can I
Oh,
play?
hi.
Yes!
Thanks.
Fabulous.
What can I be?
The assistant!
Well, that worked out.
I'm gonna do this.
This is chaotic.
I'm about to open the door.
Yeah?
I'm coming in.
Yeah?
Let's start! Ready?
Oh.
Hi, I'm here to buy a lead for
Aw.
my advertisement. Certainly, customer. My assistant.
I like that the tails are wagging and beat.
Yes!
Aww.
Yes!
Oh boy, we're changing the game already. Oh, we just figured out that game though. Oh. All right, again, another great episode of Bluey. This one kind of goes with kind of the play styles and functioning with other children, which again, I really love it. The message maybe isn't quite as clear, but the kiddos kind of resolved it amongst themselves, which I feel like, if anything, that's the message to take from it, to understand and, you know, be willing to make kind of those compromises and speak to your friends instead of, like, you know, immediately start crying and run to your parents being like, so-and-so's not letting me play, blah, 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 blah. Like, they can figure it out for themselves. I think that's, like, its main purpose of this episode. But what I really enjoyed about this episode is just showing the play style of cooperative play in adolescence, which basically is that children are working together towards a common goal or kind of activity together to make something kind of, you know, happen, what have you, in their play style. Usually it's about, like, a group of children to kind of have that cooperative play, but I think you can technically have cooperative play, like, from, like, 2 kiddos. Like, if you're building, like, a Lego tower together, I think that's still technically, like, cooperative play, but I think maybe they have, like, a better word for it. But that's what I thought was really cool about this episode, is showing that cooperative play can be very difficult on kiddos to get it right, because everybody's coming in with their own opinions, and that can be very difficult to cooperate together. It's very beneficial for children to do cooperative play along with any kind of play style as well. The main goal is that kiddos can do any and, you know, be okay and be able to handle that. I think there's like 5 play styles. There's probably more play styles, but there's like 5 main play styles observed in children. So I like this one because basically they're all working together to have a shop, and you know, they're all trying to decide what the shop is, what the shop sells, what have you, but all the kiddos are involved. That's why playing house is always one of those ones that is so popular among children, because there is a goal of the family, you know, existing. And I myself was never the child that was like the dog or the cat. I'm sorry if you were the dog or cat and you didn't want to be the dog or cat. I know that's always like a struggle and a bit traumatizing for kiddos, because basically you're being told to like be there and be quiet. So if you did not want to be dog or cat, I'm so sorry if you were dog or cat. I was not that child. I usually was like the sister or like the grandma. Sometimes dad. Sometimes I got to be dad. But yeah, usually I was like sister, grandma, or dad. Wasn't usually the mom. But yeah, it's playing together is just so exceedingly difficult. But I'm glad that this episode is here and it exists. You can kind of help kiddos kind of recognize things that maybe has happened to them, have those conversations with parents, you know, work it out, kind of figure out how they play. I feel like it's one of those episodes where everybody can watch it and learn something from it, which I think Bluey is just so exceptionally good at doing. Like having episodes where we have the parents and then not have parents, it shows such a wide variety, and just, oh, I love it. I love it. I love it. We're like, you know, programming when I was a kiddo, we had like, you know, Blue's Clues, which was just kind of like more educational. That's like, yeah, you learned about this thing, and this is an object, and you're learning maybe words and colors and things. Like, you know, like Dora, like, where's the purple crayon? There it is. Where like Bluey is teaching these more so difficult social concepts and situations, and just really helping break it down for both parents to recognize in their own children and in their lives, and having kids recognize as well, like, hey, like, you know, when daddy played too hard with like bingo, like I felt that too. Like sometimes daddy does play too hard, and it's giving them like a voice to learn. And like, you know, then they're like, you know, I gotta remember to use my big girl bark like bingo did. You know, it provides this great way of educating children towards issues and situations that I don't feel like get addressed in other children's shows. So that's why I just adore Bluey so much, and I'm very excited to continue watching more with you all. So thank you guys so much for clicking on this video and watching it with me and being patient while I went through the plague again and then birthday week and going on a impromptu trip to Florida. So thank you guys. It was a very crazy time for me, but we're here. So thank you guys. And of course, if you want to see more Bluey, please make sure to subscribe to the channel, like the video, everything you can. And of course, comment down below saying, I want more Bluey, because the more of you say, I want more Bluey in the comments, the sooner it will get posted. So thank you guys so much, and I'll see you all later. Bye.